Sripada Rajam Sharanyam Prapade, Chapter 7, the description of universal spheres. Result of Parayana of Chapter 7 is for gaining scholarship. The efficacy of elixir called Biography of Sripada Srivallabha. In the morning, Tirumala Das completed his daily worship and began to narrate. My child Shankara Bhatt, the divine life history of Sripada Srivallabha is a divine elixir. It is unheard of, unprecedented and undebatable. You had the good fortune of writing his biography only on account of the boundless grace of Sripada Srivallabha on you. This great fortune, which is not available even to great scholars, is granted to you. This is only his will. The appearance of Sripada in many places at the same time. After he got out of death, the attractive power of Narsavadhani decreased. In the past, when he was thinking of any person in his meditation, that person used to arrive without fail to the presence of Narsimhavadhani, irrespective of the distance involved. That power had diminished. Those people who were afraid of him and those who showered him with all praise were not afraid of him. They were troubling him with all sorts of criticism whenever an opportunity arose. His financial position also worsened. Resources for providing 2 square meals a day also dwindled. He came into streets wailing at his miserable condition. At that time, Bapanaraya was carrying his grandson on his shoulders. The house of Bapanaraya was situated at the turning of one street. Sri Charan was spending most of his time at his grandfather's house than his own house. He was going freely to the houses of Sri Narasimha Varma and Sri Pinda Venkatpaya Srishti. Narsavadhani wanted to speak with Sripada. He wanted to hold that charming divine child in his arms and kiss him. Narsavadhani saw Sripada who was going with Bapanaraya. Srivallabha looked at Narsavadhani and smiled. That smile was very bewitching. Then Narsavadhani went to the house of Srishti for some grocery items. There Sripada Srivallabha was in the lap of Srishti. Sripada extended his looks towards Narsavadhani and smiled with defiance. Narsavadhani returned to his home with grocery items and from there went to the house of Narasimha Varma. At that time, he saw in the house of Sri Varma that Srivallabha was sitting on the shoulders of Sri Varma. Again, Srivallabha extended a playful smile on seeing Narsavadhani. Narsavadhani saw Srivallabha in the houses of his grandfather, Sri Varma and Sri Srishti at the same time. He was in a dilemma as to whether it was a dream or the illusion of Lord Vishnu. The people of the town were abusing him and finding fault with him. They were blaming him that he was responsible for the disappearance of self-existing idol of Datta in the Padgaya Kshetra. Narsavadhani was roaming in the streets like a traveller without any destination. He reached the house like a madman. The wife of Narsavadhani grieved on seeing her husband like a mad person. She went inside the room of worship to give vent to her agony. She found a wonderful spectacle there. Sripada Srivallabha was in the room of worship. There was no end to the joy of those couple. They begged Sripada to partake to food with Totakura curry to be prepared by them. Sripada did not agree to that. When factors of time, cause and action become favorable at the same time, some rare fortune would be available. A discriminating individual recognizes it and derives benefit. An undiscriminating one fails to recognize it and would be put to loss. At last Sripada agreed to dine in their house, but not in the present life. He promised them that he would be born in the holy land of Maharashtra in the next birth under the name of Sri Narasimha Saraswati, and that he would certainly visit their house and accept meals comprising of Totakura curry. With the powers of his Ganesha incarnation that took place on a Sri Ganesh Chaturthi, another great person with the name of Gajanan would be born after some centuries nearer to his birthplace. It may be possible to change the courses of sun and moon, but it would not be possible for anyone to alter the promises of Sripada. All the living creatures in the creation, including the 5 elements, have to obey his commands. In compliance with his promises, he is steadfast and truthful. Even when universes shake, eons change, his sportive Leela still remain ever true and most modern. In fact, that chamber of worship, Sripada gave some beneficial advice to Narsavadini and his wife. Those sacred, beneficial preachings are useful to all devotees of Datta. The following conversation took place between Narsavadini and Sripada Srivallabha. The dialogue between Sripada Srivallabha and Narsavadini in the Puja Mandir. The preachings of Sripada to Narsavadini. For the questions of Narsavadini, Sripada Srivallabha replied with his preachings. Question: who are you? Are you God and Yaksha, a magician? Reply: I am myself. I am I. I am the primordial power that is inborn in every atom in this creation made of 5 elements. From animals and birds up to the entire countless living creatures, I also reside in them in their maternal and paternal forms. I am the perceptor of this total creation. Question: then are you an incarnation of Lord Datta? Reply: undoubtedly I am Datta. As you are having body, I also come with a body to enable you to recognize me. In fact, I am formless, I am attributeless. Question: then you have no form or attributes, is it not? Reply: to have no form is also a form. To have no qualities is also a quality. I am the base for form and no form, for attributes and non-attributes, and I am beyond them also. Question: if you are everything, why will and woes to living beings? Reply: myself and yourself are within you. Nevertheless, yourself residing within you is a Jiva, and myself residing in you is Paramatma. As long as you entertain the notion of doership, you cannot become me. Till then, you cannot come out of pairs of opposites like happiness and misery, sin and virtue. When the you in yourself diminish and I in you ascend higher, then only you come closer to me. As you come closer and closer to me, your responsibility decreases. When you are under my care, you obtain happiness and well-being. Question: some people say that Jivatma and Paramatma are different. Others say that Jivatma is very close to Paramatma. Some others maintain that Jiva is God. Which of them is correct? Reply: there is no loss if both of us remain separate. Beneficial fortune would accrue when your arrogance is annihilated and both of us remain in a state of duality. You remain in a state of bliss provided you realize that everything is on account of my grace and that you are only an instrumental phenomenon. Liquidation of moha is liberation. Therefore, you can attain salvation even in a dual state. When you are in a very close proximity to me, I will be revealing through you. When all my powers are revealed through you, when your arrogance is destroyed, the ignorant infatuation in you decreases. In this superior non-dualistic state, you achieve bliss. This is also liberation because it is devoid of infatuation. When your egotism is totally erased and your presumption of doership is completely burned down, the I in you fades out and only me remains in you. So you will attain Brahmananda, profound bliss which cannot be comprehended by mind by any means. Therefore, you can achieve liberation even if you are in a non-dualistic state. The state of Brahmananda is all the same whether you are in a dualistic, non-dualistic or distinguished dualistic stage. of spiritual progress. It cannot be captured by mind or word. It is only a matter of experience. Question. Some people who attained the position of Avadhutas call themselves the Supreme Brahma. Then are you an Avadhuta? Reply. No, I am not an Avadhuta. I am the superior Brahma. An Avadhuta experiences that everything is Brahma. I am the Brahma and my position is that I am everything. Question. I do not understand the secret in this small difference. Reply. Avadhuta is who is freed from all worldly bonds, merges in me and experiences that state of supreme bliss. He has no individuality, and when there is no individuality, there is no will or resolve. I am in the great resolve for this creation, and I am also in the supreme power. I am in the shape of power of illusion called living creatures. If I order an Avadhuta who merged in me to take birth again, he should obey it. Mind is a form of truth, knowledge and bliss coupled with willpower. Their form of truth, knowledge and bliss is devoid of willpower. Question. Fried up seed won't sprout. Is it not? After attaining the knowledge of Brahma himself, how is it possible to be born again? Reply. It is of nature's principle that fried seed would not sprout. However, the power and strength of the Creator lies in sprouting up of fried seeds. In fact, my incarnation in the past took place to prove through truth these theories and counter theories. Question. Lord Datta Sripada kindly explain. Reply. My father who crossed all trials like past, future and present, three states of existence, creation, continuation and liquidation, became famous as Sage Atri. My mother became well known as Anusaya because she was not having the slightest envy or hatred towards any creature or any matter. Sage Atri undertook a severe penance to visualize the Param Jyoti, which is the support for the Trinity and also beyond it. Mother Anusaya also did penance, praying to that Param Jyoti to look at each living being and material with ambrosial glances and shower grace on them. Living beings experience weal and woe according to the principles of karma. Therefore, Mother Anusaya used to pray with a good intention that the results of great sins should affect people slightly and the results of small virtues acts should give bountiful results. Mother had transformed strong metal pieces in the shape of chickpeas into live eatable chickpeas by virtue of a spiritual power acquired through penance. Metal is consciousness in complete dormant state. Trees and tree-related substances are consciousness in a partial state. Animals belong to a state of complete consciousness. The evolution of man takes place in the following manner. At first, born as metal and then dies. Afterwards, takes birth as trees and creepers. Then takes birth as animals and finally emerges as a human being. Such a human being should cultivate discrimination, wisdom and detachment and awaken the divine power dormant in him and strive to achieve liberation. Mother had proved that the properties of evolutionary process can be changed with the grace of Almighty. The consciousness in the form of Trinity was in an awakened state. Therefore, she changed it into a dormant state and transformed the three godheads into small babies. Powers of the three mothers, Lakshmi, Parvati and Saraswati, combined and the manifestation of Anaga Devi took place. I was born as Dattatreya and married Anaga Devi. In the incarnation of Sripada Srivallabha, I was born with Anaga Devi on my left side and Dattatreya on my right side. This is a form of Lord Shiva, combining half masculine and half feminine features. You must understand that the Lord who created this magnificent creation according to his free will also has the strength and power to alter the principles of creation when needed. Question. Shripada, you are capable of changing the principles and nature of creation. Can't you remove my poverty? Reply. Certainly I can remove, but I am postponing to the next birth, that too after you suffer from penury for some time. Thotakura is a small thing, but how much attachment you developed for it? My mother, father, grandfather never begged anyone for anything. How much food a small boy like me will consume? You should have given Thotakura when I liked it. Now that time has elapsed. This lifetime is not sufficient to purge the impurities in your mind. Each individual would be endowed with lifespan, wealth, beauty and fame, commensurate with his accumulated credit of punya. The fruits of sin would result in short lifespan, poverty, ugliness and infamy. I have enhanced the duration of your life by extracting a major portion of your accumulated punya. The credit on account of your punya was largely spent and the sinful portion remained in a large measure. You should suffer poverty even then because you have adored self-existent. Datta, I am granting you 2 square meals a day. You will not get trouble in spite of your poverty. Question. Srimada's scriptures enjoy that we should follow caste system. Your grandfather decided that Vyasas can have investiture of holy thread under Vedic system. Is it not wrong? Reply. Your tongue should be slit as you are finding fault with the decisions of that Satya Rishishvara. Whom do you think is our grandfather? He is actually Bhaskaracharya. The couple Vishnu Datta and Susila were very sacred persons who did not know what was selfishness. I instructed the deities of time and action to make them my parents. The ancestors of Narasimha Varma were great devotees of Sri Lakshmi Narasimha Swami. They were pious people who organized large-scale food feeding during the sacrifices and rituals in Simhachalam. Even before I was born in Pitakapuram, I was planning in a systematic way. My relationship of indebtedness for those 3 families will not be redeemed in one life. It will not end in one incarnation. My auspicious bestowings, boons would be extended to them for many generations. They live without any worry under the shape of my divine canopy.